Welcome to Lincoln, California. Now it's probably a place you haven't heard of much before, but in this video we're going to show you the different areas, the neighborhoods, and some of the little hidden gems of a lifestyle here in Lincoln, California. So let's talk about the location here of Lincoln. You're actually here in Placer County. It's just northeast of the Sacramento region as a whole, and you're just right outside of the Roseville area. You also have quick access to Highway 65 and also Highway 193. And if you're a commuter or you're looking to have that kind of proximity to the airport or even to downtown Sacramento, it's gonna be roughly a 45-minute commute, more or less, depending on traffic. Lincoln really has a small town feel to it. A lot of the people around here know each other. At least that's what I hear from my friends and family that live in the Lincoln area. Even some of our clients that moved in here, is that they end up knowing their neighbors. They end up connecting for barbecues and the special holidays year round. So if you like that kind of feel, this might be a great place for you. Now, when it comes to living in Lincoln or types of housing, there's really a variety of options. You could get more, tract home styles like this, which are still nice homes, especially a lot were built in the early 2000s. You can get into smaller gated communities. You can get into communities with HOAs and without HOAs and with all the amenities that comes with. But you can also go a little bit more rural. And a lot of people don't know this, but the backside of Lincoln has a lot of properties where you can get acreage, you can have some animals and some property. So if you're into more of that sort of lifestyle, Lincoln definitely has that to offer. All right, so welcome to Catta Verdera. Now this is more of an upscale community, gated, beautiful homes. You can really start probably in the low millions into the $2.5 million mark here with a custom home. Now, it's definitely different because you do have a private golf course here, so members only, but it really has that separated feel here in Lincoln, California, where everyone has a really well-landscaped yard, and it's just absolutely beautiful here in this neighborhood. All right, so here we are at Sun City, Lincoln Hills. Now, this is an active adult community, so there are some requirements to live here, but the beautiful thing about this community is that there's tons of homes to choose from. It's a beautiful landscape with green nature preserves all around like this. There's little ponds all throughout, and there's a golf course. There's also a clubhouse, so a variety of activities and for really an active lifestyle. But this is a huge community here in Lincoln, California. It's very notable. So one thing I love about Lincoln is that you have a ton of trails just like this, all between the different and various neighborhoods. So if you like that kind of access to quick trails or even to like a nature preserve, something beautiful to walk in the evenings, this really has it here in Lincoln. So here we are in the Lincoln Crossing neighborhood. Now, one thing that's special about this area is that even though it's made up of a few smaller neighborhoods, I would say, that are kind of attached, and really what brings it all together is this clubhouse here in the area. Now, there is an HOA involved, but you have access to the pool, a bunch of recreational equipment, and it's just a great place for all the families to come together during the summer. Now, right across the street from here, you'll have places like Target, Sprouts, Starbucks, a bunch of places to eat and shop. So when you're talking about Lincoln or where you should move into Lincoln, if you like access to a lot of the retail stuff, this is gonna be a great location for you. All right, so here we are in front of Turkey Creek Estates. This is also really an up-and-coming community developing here right outside of the Turkey Creek golf course. Now you're gonna get some really nice, bigger homes like this, a little bit more luxury feel, really in the $1 million mark. So if you're looking for brand new, Lincoln is actually offering a few various communities such as this one as well. Now, one of the major communities here in Lincoln is gonna be 12 Bridges. 12 Bridges is a notable master plan community, and it's really one of the first exits that you'll be passing on your way up into Lincoln. So 12 Bridges has really developed, especially over the last 20 years. What I love about it is that it's a ton of newer home developments. You have the brand new 12 Bridges High School that just developed. You got newer elementary, middle schools, you got some shopping, some food coming into the area, and you really have some homes that are up on the hill, tucked away. It gives you kind of that privacy and almost such a different landscape to living. You have beautiful views like this, stunning homes. A lot of it is newer construction, really started in the early 2000s and up until now. But you can see here is just so grand, so beautiful. There's a variety of neighborhoods to choose from, and you have quick access to Highway 65. You also have just stunning views all around here in the Sierra Nevada. So this is one of my favorites. If you're thinking about moving into Lincoln, 12 Bridges is definitely an area you need to check out. So let's uncover some pricing for Lincoln as well. Now, when it comes to homes, the average sold price was $709,000. The median sold price was running around $673,000 as of the time of this video. Now, you can get into some much lower pricing in the 500s or work your way well into the $1 million mark. But also, if you want to keep it much less, you can definitely go with a condo or a townhome here in Lincoln. Now, if you've never been to Lincoln, what I personally love about Lincoln every time I visit is that it's at the beginning of the foothills. In some of these areas, you really see the beautiful views of the Sierra Nevadas all around. I love the rural side of Lincoln. I think it's such a beautiful, different landscape. And there's some things to do. I mean, you could go into historic downtown Lincoln, grab a bite to eat. There's also a lot of nature and trails and open spaces. If you're into mountain biking, there's some locations even around here that you could hop onto. And not to mention, you're also not too far of a drive from the Placer County Wine Trail. So if you're into that or into micro wineries or microbreweries, you have that right here in Placer County. Now, what makes Lincoln such a great place to raise a family is because it's a really pretty safe environment to live. You also have a ton of parks like this all around, and the school district is amazing. You're part of Western Placer Unified School District, which really hosts Lincoln High School and the brand new 12 Bridges High School. So you have that coming in. You also have a lot of great middle school and elementary schools as well. So that really kind of helps with the development of the communities here in Lincoln, California. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of what it's like to live here in Lincoln. If you have any more questions or are considering relocating into the area, my team and I would love to assist you on your move here into Lincoln, California. You can always give us a call or text. Our information is down below. But for now, my name is Sam Golovey. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.